Episode 10 by the following week. The atmosphere had shifted again, not loudly, not dramatically, but undeniably, people weren't just watching anymore. They were waiting. The earlier scandal hadn't disappeared. It had settled into something quieter, something more dangerous, because now it had context, and context made assumptions stronger. They didn't shut it down. That means it's real. Or worse, they don't care anymore. Speculation filled the gaps left by silence, and silence, in environments like this, always spoke. Isabella noticed everything, the glances that lingered too long, the conversations that paused when she walked into a room, the way people recalculated her presence. But this time, she didn't shrink. "You're handling this differently," a colleague muttered one afternoon. She didn't look up from her screen. "I learned from the last time," and she had, because the difference now wasn't the situation. It was her. Vanessa didn't disappear, she adjusted, which somehow made her more dangerous. "You've settled back in quickly," Vanessa said one afternoon, stopping beside Isabella's desk. Her tone was neutral, polished, too polished. Isabella looked up slowly. "I don't struggle to adapt. That's clear." A measured pause followed. "Some people don't recover from that kind of exposure," Vanessa continued. "I'm not most people." A faint smile touched Vanessa's lips. "That's what makes this interesting." Silence stretched between them. "You're still here," Vanessa added softly. "That says a lot." "So does the fact that you're still watching." That landed subtly, but enough. Vanessa tilted her head slightly. "I'm just observant." "No," Isabella replied calmly. "You're calculating." A flicker crossed Vanessa's expression. "Gone almost immediately." "We'll see how long confidence lasts," she said softly. Then she walked away. But she didn't stop that afternoon. The complaint was filed. Not emotional, not aggressive. Structured, precise. Conflict of interest, professional boundary, concerns, influence over decision-making. Nothing explicitly false, but nothing neutral either. By the time it reached Adrian, it wasn't rumor anymore. It was risk. He read the document once, then again. His expression didn't change, but something beneath it did. Later, he showed it to Isabella. "They escalated it," she said quietly. "They formalized it." Adrian corrected. She scanned the document carefully, then handed it back. "They're building a case. They're trying to remove you." Silence settled between them, because that was the truth. "You can shut this down," Isabella said. "Yes, but you won't." Adrian looked at her steadily. No, that caught her off guard. "Why?" "Because it won't end anything." A pause. "It'll just confirm what they already believe." She exhaled slowly. "Because he wasn't wrong." "So what do we do?" she asked. Adrian didn't answer immediately. Instead, "What do you want to do?" That shifted everything. She held his gaze, thinking, not reacting. Then finally, "I handle it." "How?" "They want a narrative," she said calmly. "I'll give them the truth." The meeting was scheduled for the next morning. Board members, senior management, HR, and this time, Isabella walked in prepared, not defensive. Defined. The concern raised is about professional boundaries. One board member began. Isabella nodded once. "I understand." "And your response?" A pause, intentional. "My work is documented," she said calmly. "Every decision, every report, every outcome, traceable and accountable." She let the words settle. "If there are concerns about performance, I welcome them." A subtle shift moved through the room. "But if the concern is perception," a pause, "then perception needs clarity, not assumption." "Are you denying the relationship?" another voice asked. Silence. Then, "No," that landed heavily. "But I am separating it from my work." Her voice didn't rise. didn't waver. I'm here because I earned my place. A beat of silence followed. And I remain here because I continue to. The room fell quiet, longer this time, because this version of the narrative didn't break. After the meeting, the atmosphere shifted again. Not completely, but enough. She didn't deny it. She didn't fold either. That changes things. Across the room, Vanessa stood still, watching, and for the first time, she didn't look confident, because this time, Isabella hadn't reacted. She had taken control.